Hello and welcome. How do you do? This video is meant for those fellow carb addicts out there. Specifically, I'm going to gear this toward the sugar. I think I've watched a number of videos of people that claim that, you go on a carnivore diet or a meat-based diet and you'll never have, your cravings go away for sugar, carbs. Well, after 9 months of absolutely no sugar or carbs, I was completely, for all intents and purposes, carnivore. I never broke my cravings or addiction for sugar. It's mostly sugar, but to a certain extent, just plain old carbs. So when I finally broke down, let me take you through the steps of what broke me down and led me to a week of binging on sugar. First of all, as I've been on carnivore, I have given up about everything that gives me pleasure in life. I quit, of course, carbs, chips, dips, all those things I love. I quit sugar, which I love and crave all the time. I quit coffee, which I love. I quit alcohol, which I imbibed and consumed excessively. I quit, and on top of that, I quit cheese, which is one of my staples. So anything I got enjoyment out of, I quit. So I'm living this monkish lifestyle for 9 months and been unbelievably healthy. That's not what this video is about. This video is about what broke me down and put the devil on my shoulder and said, eat sugar, eat sugar. What did it was, I got a stomach flu that was just awful. It ripped through the household. My 99-year-old mother got it, I got it, everybody got it. And I was sick for over a week. It led to a couple of days of involuntary fasting. I lost even a little more weight. Got over that after about 2 weeks of really not feeling well. Then holidays, and I have a video about how I broke down there. But in conjunction with that, I got another cold. I got an annoying cold, just bad enough that it brought me down psychologically. It was a runny, stuffy nose, cough in my chest, just enough that it degraded my energy, and to me it was just that next step of willpower that I couldn't overcome. I needed a boost. I needed something to kick me in the ass, and that was sugar. And boy, I went all out. See, I can't just take a cookie. I can't just take 2 cookies. It's a bunch of cookies. Now, let me preface this by saying I tried to eat a whole bunch of fat and a whole bunch of eggs and get myself satiated, right? In order to not let this happen. It worked for maybe an hour, but actually as soon as I was even done and stuffed, I wanted sugar. I just wanted some sugar. But I waited a while, and then I thought, okay, I'm going to try, if you follow Dr. Sivey's, the carb addiction doctor, he has his concept of a bridge. So I hadn't been drinking coffee, but I decided, maybe I'll try some coffee again and see if that'll be a bridge and get me through this craving. So I had some coffee. Well, as soon as I had the coffee, it was a gateway drug. Then I had to have some chocolate, and I had to have a cookie, and there's something to go with the coffee. So now I'm just plowing down that stuff. This happened over the course of 7 days, a week. Now I didn't really go into breads and chips to any extent. It was just sugar cravings endlessly and unstoppable. And I did have the cold hanging on, and I used that as an excuse. So I think the combination, well, it's 3 combinations, I didn't tell you the third thing. So had the stomach flu for a couple weeks, it hung on, then filtered right into a cold that was annoying, and then I had to take my mom to the hospital because she had the flu, dehydrated, AFib, etc., etc. Okay, so I think those physiological and psychological factors, because I was so on the edge anyway with carnivore, and being able to work my willpower, use that denial, it just finally overcame me with those combined factors. The big question now is, will I be able to get back on track? Or am I going to go down that road and just say to hell with it? And that's what I want to do in the next video, is remind myself of all of the health conditions, all of the things that have improved in my life under carnivore. And I think that's the only way I'm going to get there. So again, to those of you out there that haven't been broken from your addiction, like I've seen some people out there eating the carnivore diet and saying, oh, my addictions all went away, my cravings are all gone. Well, not for me. After 9 months, not for me. So, good luck to you if that's your only problem, because if your cravings stop under carnivore, then you're in a great position. But if they don't, then you're in my position of fighting it all the time, every day. And I really do want to fight it. I really want to stay with the carnivore, with the low carb, because the health benefits to me have been outstanding, unbelievable. I feel fantastic. And I don't want to digress down back to my fat clothes, which I have in a bin just outside my door here. So this is not meant to be inspirational to you. This is meant to be of that commisery, misery loves company type video that I know it sucks. It really sucks to have that addiction. But I think the worst thing I have to tell you is I don't have a great way to cure this. I don't have a bridge that works for me. I don't have some magic Zen, meditation that's going to get me there. In fact, what I found out is the coffee is even worse for me. I found out that I do believe it's triggering some types of migraine type headaches, as I had some over the course of the past week, to try and help mitigate the cravings, but it's a problem for me now. And like I say, this video is mostly for those of you out there that are in the same position. If you're a carnivore and you have no cravings, man, great for you. But some of us do. We're all different. We are all so different that we can't just criticize or put people in buckets and say, well, you need to do this or that, because I literally don't know what I can do not to eat you. Thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe.